We're recording.
Okay. You can do statement of compliance. Township of Parsippany Troy Hills, Township Council Special Meeting, July 22nd, 2014.
Statement of compliance. Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Law by filing the notice in the office of the Township Clerk and by posting the meeting notice on the bulletin board at the Municipal Building on July 18, 2014, where it has remained posted since that date. A legal notice appeared in the Daily Record on July 18, 2014, and was forwarded by fax to the Star Ledger and Parsippany Life on July 18, 2014. The agenda of this meeting, to the extent known, is as follows. Organization of the council as a committee of the whole established to investigate the township attorney. Any other action reasonably related thereto may also be taken. Formal action may or may not be taken.
Meeting called to order by myself at 5:30 p.m. Please rise for flag salute. Mr. Valori, if you would.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mr. Karifi.
Here.
Mr. Peluso.
Present.
Mr. Valori.
Here.
Others present, Yancey Wazermis, Township Clerk. Resolutions. Mr. Peluso.
Township of Parsippany Troy Hills, Morris County, New Jersey, Resolution R2014-123. Resolution of the Township Council of the Township of Parsippany Troy Hills, Committee of the Whole, request to Mayor for presentation of legal contract and/or authorization to take legal action pursuant to the same.
Motion made by Mr. Peluso.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Valori. Roll call.
Mr. Peluso.
Yes.
Mr. Valori.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes. This time I'll entertain a motion to open up public hearing.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Peluso.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Valori. Roll call.
Mr. Peluso.
Yes.
Mr. Valori.
Yes.
Mr. Karifi.
Yes. This time you'll be given 3 minutes. Please come up, sign in, state your name and address, please. Thank you.
Julia Peterson, 25 Old Parsippany Road. As an aside, I have to say I remember in kindergarten what a hard thing it was to learn to write the word Parsippany, and every time I come up here and sign in, I wish the name of the street was shorter. Okay, I compliment you on taking this action because many people in this town feel that we need to move ahead and we need to have some things happen that aren't happening, and we need the agenda to happen. The agenda needs to be set by our elected officials and not by someone who doesn't even live in town. So I hope that I'm not starting trouble by saying that. I'm speaking totally as a private citizen, but I really appreciate this action.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mary Przicki, 273 Marcella Road. I've read about this matter, I guess, in the Focus, which was done very well because it seemed to have been pretty well documented if this is what this is about when you investigate Mr. Anglesino. But I don't know. To me, I think sometimes maybe the investigation should go a little further because the office of the mayor is pretty close to the lawyer usually, and if this did happen, I think the investigation has to go further to find out, was it instituted by, where did it begin, the request? Where did it begin? And that's the question that has to be asked. Was it an independent investigation and movement to hire somebody by the lawyer, independent, or was it part and parcel with the I don't know the right word, with the knowledge of the administration, the mayor's office? Okay, so I think maybe sometimes it might has to go a little larger. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Pat Pataccio, 182 Hawkins Avenue. I too commend you for coming through with this. Sitting through this administration, there's been a lot of lack of transparency. Myself personally, Mr. Inglesino has violated my civil rights, my freedom of speech. I don't see how a township attorney can get away with something like that. I know when I've requested information, I got a lot of redactions and just figures, and I don't, appreciate that either. I don't, he's not telling me anything I'm asking for. The Rachel Channing embarrassment, that was just a total embarrassment. To me, he's bully, he's arrogant. He's obnoxious, even to the residents when he speaks with them. To me, he's only brought Parsippany lawsuits and conflict, and I do agree with this. I do hope you go forward with it, and I do agree with Mary that it does need to be investigated further if you decide to, whatever your decision would be. On a second note, I had heard about the town, a special meeting, I think Thursday or Friday of last week. And I looked on the website to verify, and it wasn't there. So I called the township clerk. I spoke with Janet, I think. And I asked her, is there a special meeting? She said yes. I said, well, I went to the website to verify it. It wasn't out there. Shouldn't it be out there? And she said yes. She said she'd tell Yancy about it or whatever. I said, okay. And I looked all weekend. I looked yesterday. And then this morning I see it out there. This was far too late for anybody who lives by that website, which is supposed to be the official, helping our neighbors know what's going on. And as we found out, it only takes a note to Alpha Dog to get it put through. I don't understand. To me, this was, I don't know. I want to know who's responsible. Who dropped the ball? Why weren't they notified at the same time the Daily Record was? A lot of people depend on that website to be updated with a lot of the information, and that really should have been out there the day you knew it was happening. Just my thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yancy, do we know why that wasn't on the town website?
Usually Leslie's the one who sends things to the website, and she was away Thursday, Friday, Monday.
Okay, thank you.
Isn't there a backup in the office, if somebody's on vacation, that would pick up on that?
Not really, no.
Also, I'd just like to add to the record that Mr. DePiero is away. There's a reason that he's not here today. And Mr. Stanton was conflicted out of this meeting as of yesterday. The mayor had requested an opinion from the conflicts attorney on Mr. Stanton, and he received a letter that stated he was conflicted out. So that is why he is not here tonight. Go ahead.
Roy Messmer, 10 Drumlin Drive. I'll sign in, Paul, when I get done. I think, well, Pat beat me to the punch. I got a call from a couple of people, too, that it wasn't on the website, so hopefully in the future. But also, Paul, possibly, like, if you have any special meetings like this, last council meeting, you could have mentioned it, right? Was this date set before next week? Oh, it wasn't set? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. It is unfortunate that we have to be here tonight to have this resolution drawn up and have an investigation. I said last week this is probably one of the toughest items for me to get up here and speak about, but I do want to give a big compliment to Parsippany Focus, because I would not have known what was going on in this whole situation if it wasn't for the Parsippany Focus. Since then, several people have followed up after the council meeting, have called me up. They did contact the website on the New Jersey State Police. That company is not listed. Aurora is not listed as a private investigator. In all the years that I've lived in this town, and we have a good former mayor sitting here in the audience tonight, we've never had anything like this have to go on. I don't understand how administration or the township attorney can start the investigation, go as far as they have spent as much money as they have of our taxpayers' dollars. With that said, I do want to thank the three of you for bringing this forward, pursuing it. And if the administration has nothing to hide, then they should be here tonight to make their statement. It seems to me that there is something that nefarious has been going on, and a lot of our tax dollars. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See no one else come forward, entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Valori, seconded by Mr. Paluso. Roll call.
Mr. Paluso?
Yes.
Mr. Valori?
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Karifi?
Yes. This time I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make a motion.
Motion made by Mr. Valori,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Paluso. Roll call.
Mr. Paluso?
Yes.
Mr. Valori?
Yes.
Mr. Karifi?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.